It is Lung Cancer Awareness Month, and some things you need to know about the disease. It's the third most common cancer in the United States. More than 200,000 people per year are diagnosed, and it is more common in men than women. So, to talk more about lung cancer and screening guidelines, Dr. Marcus Eby, a cardiothoracic surgeon at Good Samaritan Medical Center. Thanks for stopping by. We appreciate it.
My pleasure. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. We understand there are new screening guidelines for lung cancer. So, talk about that.
That is correct. And we know that screening for cancer can save lives. Most people are aware that with breast cancer, you need a screening scheduled mammogram. With colon cancer, you need a screening scheduled colonoscopy. Well, similar guidelines exist for lung cancer as well. Like you mentioned, it's the third most common cancer in America, but importantly for people to know, it's actually the #1 killer of cancer in America.
Oh, okay. All
Correct.
right.
Yeah, so having appropriate screening guidelines allows us to catch the cancer earlier on and then offer surgical cure to remove it from the patient's body.
And some of those guidelines include, for example, I was reading it went from 55 to 50, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
I think that's really important. I think it shows that the screening improves the quality of life for individuals to detect the cancer earlier on.
Right.
If you reduce the age, if you make it more inclusive, you can offer it to more people in the community, and therefore you can help detect the cancer earlier and remove it from their body.
And I want to note here too, the guidelines are for people who have a history of smoking.
People that are an active smoker, a history of smoker,
Got it.
you can then see your primary care physician and discuss more about the guidelines. Importantly, it is covered by insurance.
Awesome. Okay, so obviously screening leads to our next question, the advancement in treating lung cancer. Can you talk about that?
Yeah, that's what makes my job exciting. There's a lot of really good advancements in the last 10 years in the field of cardiothoracic surgery, specifically for us using robotic surgery in the operating room.
Okay.
Robotic surgery is just an advancement in our surgical techniques, which allows us to remove the cancer entirely, making smaller incisions. Smaller incisions allows the patient to have less pain post-operatively and an early return to work or their activities they enjoy to do after surgery and a better overall quality of life.
Okay. And then we've been told, obviously, secondhand smoke. You hear that a lot when, you take in the smoke. You don't necessarily smoke yourself. It can be just as dangerous. Do screening guidelines cover that as well?
Well, I agree that secondhand smoke is just as dangerous. At present, the guidelines don't cover secondhand smoke specifically, but it is something that we would like to advocate for because it can be dangerous.
And we're looking at symptoms right here. So, for example, my grandmother was a smoker for a while. She stopped, and she's about 80 years old, but when she was around 60, she was smoking consistently.
Correct.
And so should she be looking at these even as she ages?
Yeah, so absolutely. It's always important to look out for these type of symptoms for anybody that has a history of smoking. But importantly, what we also want to do is try to catch it earlier on. So even if she doesn't have these symptoms, the guidelines are in place to try to catch the cancer earlier, better than later. As a thoracic surgeon, nothing brings me more joy than to be able to remove a cancer from someone's body and cure them. Unfortunately, far too often I've had to have a conversation with a patient where the tumor has spread too far and we can't remove it, but that is why the guidelines are so important, to catch the cancer early and remove it.
All right, and lastly, National Screening Day. Lung Cancer Screening Day is November 11th, and you have an event this weekend. Talk about that.
Correct, yeah. We're going to be out in the community here in Palm Beach County. We have at Good Samaritan and Delray Medical Center in-person screening. If you have any questions or think you might be a candidate, come on down. I'll be there in person as well, and our entire cardiothoracic surgery team there to support you. And our goal is just to make sure people are aware of these guidelines and try to promote a healthy quality of life.
And you have a family member, encourage them to come out. Doctor, thank you so much for stopping
My
by.
pleasure.
And if you're interested in learning more about this event, we have a link up right now on our website. Just search lung cancer screening. Sandra?